that's the thing. I'm not too tempted to start throwing in the vote scramble just yet, because blue team might have game. And this is what I'm thinking. One good engineer in the right place might save everything, and a couple of good scouts. If actually all the scouts on the defending team just teamed up and ran together and started capping points, we could see that kind of funny blitz game. Because I used to be one of those guys, and it was hilarious fun when you started capping point after point after point.
Yeah, blue team are definitely learning, and I have to mention as well, Rover, I did see your amazing Market Gardener. For those who didn't see it or weren't in the vicinity, he did manage to get a crit up medic pretty much as soon as it went off, and that was Blue's sort of last good chance to try and take second point back, and yeah, was unfortunate, but they have had a couple of good attack attempts now, so perhaps they can flip the tides.
Well, here we go. We're starting to see System X here with something on. Might be the right place, but it's something. I think he may have attracted the eye of Shaggy, though. Who was that down there? Oh, NC just takes up Mirror City, walks like there. Snipers are getting way too cocky and standing in front of things they shouldn't be standing in front of. Oh, looks like blue team actually doing really okay, but I think they're getting distracted by one. Why is red team behind the second point? I don't know what's going on here. This is some real pro Vanguard work of not actually capping the point or going behind it. Yeah, this is a better defense though. This is looking really good for blue team, although it's starting to go pear-shaped now.
Yeah, it is working nicely, but I think the problem is once blue lose their sort of main guys, which it has been happening sort of slower and slower, but once they sort of lose their main damage dealers and main defenders, they kind of just completely cave, and then the point just gets taken, and they're pretty much just stuck with losing then.
Yeah, that's the thing. You do get those in games. It's not one of those games where basically you've got a lot of, how should we say, average subpar players. You've got teams who are pros, and when the pros go down, the team just caves. This is why I like games with a lot of good to average players, because you've got to fight through all of them. They're good players. Yeah, that's the distinction right there. This is the thing though, blue are still holding their second point. I mean, this is amazing. I don't know how they've actually managed to do this. I mean, red team should have rolled over them by now.
I think looking at the teams, actually, it might be coming down to what blue have chosen. Kind of gone sort of the opposite of what it was the first time round. And yeah, blue is looking a lot healthier in regards to who they've gone for, and reds is not amazing. It's not bad because the people who are good at those classes are in the right class, but it's not going to stack up to pure bullets and firepower.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Now that's what I've been wanting to see. Scouts getting in behind things and starting to cause panic. This is what we need to see. Bonk scouts getting in behind the enemy and starting to cap things. Now this is where it gets interesting. Now red team's starting to thinking, oh wait a minute, do we need to defend? Is it a good idea we all attack it? Well, right now though, standing bowlers brass at the point. Nobody's really going for it. Blue needs to activate a defender as well. This is a tricky game. Oh, Chef X Lonsdale gets up there, takes down all the NG stuff. Yeah, no, blue are trying to put in half-baked defences here and there. It's not entirely coming off. Well, Kerouac though, he's hurt. He needs a sandwich. He needs medic. Oh, safety sandwich.
I think that was whoever it was who threw out the crits for Kerouac there. That was a very, very well-timed one. I think any later than that, and that could have pretty much been at that point gone. But I appreciate a medic with good timing. It's like a comedian.
Yeah, that's it. Good time medics. Oh, they are amazing. Bad time medics though. Oh, why now? But he's not looking good though. Red are powering back in. Yeah, we're back to a 5 game again. We've got to see a defending team win somewhere. Come on, guys. I like that. Pit just walks into the door, sees the sentry, just runs up to it and burns it. It's like, nah, I don't need sophistication here. Just go and burn things. Now, in any case, blue team down to the last point. This is where you need those scouts. You need somebody to start taking back second point, or having some engineers around. This is the thing. Yeah, who was that? Chef X on nearly caps it for red team, and red team are getting really close. And all the blue team is already there.
Yeah, that was an odd one because there was plenty of blue guys around. They just kind of, I don't know, they just kind of ignored it. He was stood there and he wasn't really having to worry about anybody. And yeah, now at this point they've got to keep a person stood there at all times because that is tiptoes away from capping.
Dippy toes. Okay, it's System X there trying to get some engineers going on there. But this is the thing, this is what I've been seeing in this game. We've not seen some excellent level 3 sentries. Not enough to really make a team halt where they are. Red team though, they're circling. I think they're going for the kill soon. Oh, bubbles down, Kerouac. And there's Deeves there, takes down the engineer. Oh dear no. And I have a feeling he's going to stick with red again. And there we go, and the auto scramble has kicked in. Okay, round 6. Now, hopefully with a scramble, we're going to see some more dynamic play, not just some one-sided, let's just push them in back to their spawn kind of games. I like variety, damn it. I like some drama in my games.
Yeah, we really do need to see some good engineer work. I mean, I'd love to see an engineer at midpoint, but you know, I don't know whether or not that's going to be possible. But really, for engineering on this map, the Rescue Ranger was pretty much built for this. You know, if you can get a level 3 up, then you know, use the Rescue Ranger and move up as soon as you can. You know, you can basically steer fairly clear of your sentry and, you know, worry about basically putting down some firepower while that one protects the point. And if you need to move, you can do by just right clicking.
Yeah, that's the thing actually. If you're seeing your sentry go down, point's going down, back up that sentry and put it down. Put it down somewhere in the rear, because to be honest, we've not seen a good level 3 yet. Nothing really stopping the show. One other thing though, blue team decided to go attacking red's second point before the middle point's been taken. Not what's going on here. Some sort of Vanguard shenanigans. Pitch just discovered the entire red team coming out from one flank. Yeah, no, Pit's basically doing the what I like to call the pyrobarometer, which is it safe in here yet? I'll just M to it and I'll come back to it later. And then finds the heavy standing in outside. Oh, he got ambushed. Oh, that's always funny when that happens to pyro. It's like, are you going to run away? Oh, you ran into me. I have you now. This is why the Natasha was built. Not so much for scouts, more for pyros. Oh, you got 100 health and you think you're hot shit. Nah, you ain't gonna win now. Not fat people. You are not as strong as heavy. Unfortunately, here goes an Uber. Can they kind of hold midpoint? Maybe there's some medic antics going on. No, oh, error the nerd. Good attempt. Missed. Although, trying to stab that guy in the back didn't really land it.
To be honest, with a window frame like that, you were never really going to get the hit anyway, but you got credit for trying.
This is going down already. Wow. This is not looking good. Blue team are once again.
Yeah, it's almost as if the scramble did literally nothing. I mean, blue team are doing all the right moves, but red are just making all the righter moves.
It just comes down to blue to make the rightest moves. Righterista. For those of you who don't know the intricacies of the English language, don't worry, it's a grammatical joke. Anyway, 9 minutes 15. We aren't seeing the action segment, but we need to see some drama here. Come on. As I said, a team of 3 scouts jump on the point, take it in seconds, panic the entire red team, and run to mid, run to their second, and run to last. That's always fun. But it requires teamwork, the rarest of things in TF2. Because the amount of times we've seen the game with 5 snipers, oh god, right.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we have, you know, the ability to basically invite in people that we know aren't going to opt for that. It's great to see some good sniping and stuff, but when there's 5 good snipers, it's kind of redundant. I'd rather have, you know, 5 lame heavies.
Whoa, Blue taking a point back. Can they capitalise on this? I don't think they can. I think it's gone. Motfowl, what are you doing? Why you? Oh, he's a scout and everything. He didn't move to mid. Man, scouts don't know what they're doing nowadays. Back in my day as a scout, you usually go behind the enemy team and shoot them in the ass, or go 1v1 fight. It's not fuck the front line. That's what the back scouter's for. You know, you go behind people, shoot them in the ass, annoy snipers immensely. Oh, I hate that shit. But how did you get close? I'm not supposed to be here. This is not the front line. Yeah, it's not looking good for Blue here. There is some capping going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who it was. It was, I think, NC and Sergio Source attempted an Uber on final point, but found out that they basically got battered around by 2 sentries at the same time. That wasn't really going to work out well.
Yep. Hopefully then, you know, Blue have actually got some sentries up and running. That might just save them. This is the thing. If you get the sentries up and running, you know, you can afford to let your guys go out and take second again. Well, there goes another Uber. Okay, there's one thing that Blue's not lacking is Uber. They just don't have the movement. They're not really getting on with the game. They kind of just will kill Blue team a bit, but kind of get the point, and maybe they may get the next one once they've recaptured it. Whereas Red Team, on the other hand, they're just powering through. They just know what they're doing. They're going a straight line. But Red Team are leaving themselves so vulnerable. I mean, it's not so vulnerable. They are kind of putting defense up now, but it's you can really hurt them in the right places.
Yeah, really, it kind of seems as if as it is now, Red have kind of put themselves in defensive mode, but they've still got plenty to attack with. I mean, they're pretty much covering all the exits, and whenever Blue try and make something happen, they pretty much just get taken down.
Oh, lads, there's no happening with Blue here. Start capping, boys. Unlucky their method, man. Tries taking down Kerouac. But Red Team just kind of backed up a bit. Ooh, unlucky their System X. Or Benkyo, maybe, that soldier jumping around. There goes the Uber. Can they clear out second point enough for somebody to cap it? And then they need to capitalise on that. Cap, cap, cap. Oh, nice one from Motfowl. Takes down that spy. Oh, come on, Blue. Can they get in there? Right, now they've got to get scooting for third. Can they outflank Red Team? Try to not run into them. That's a heavy.
I think as it is, Blue are in a good position purely because they managed to cap the point fairly quickly after taking the bulk of Red down. If they can, you know, basically get ahead of the spawn timer, and it's pretty much just a case of having to get through those corridors. Once they're out again, you know, they're back sort of in the game really. Those corridors are the bits where they're going to suffer the most. Yeah,
this is the thing though. I mean, they kind of need to push up, get around great Red Team. They've kind of done that, but they need to follow up on it. And this is the thing, Red Team's good. They're just going to come back round and get in there. Look, there's an Uber. It's a bit unsupported to be fair though, and there is one off. System X gets panned by Deebs. Way on flashing pointiness here. Maybe Blue can get something going here. Okay, so Blue moving out there. That's Shaggy. Yep, he's moving up from the front lines. Can he basically eliminate all resistance here? There is the old-fashioned tactic of just give Shaggy all the Ubers. Hopefully he sorts it all out for you. Look at Blue, they're coming back from mid.
Yeah, it's nice to see some, you know, soldiers opt into rocket jump onto the top of the point. I don't know how many people really sort of know that you can get up there because it is quite a high area. So maybe people assume that it's sort of blocked off. But if you can get up there, you're pretty much invincible to anybody who's down on the point. You can just fire rockets up there.
If you want to take on Shaggy though, remember, use the short circuit. Also, if play a fast class, get right in his face. He won't like detonate these right underneath his feet. You do notice with Shaggy, he tends to play a lot of mid-range stuff, so you know that's the way you get him, or you just snipe him off. That worked too.
The control point is being captured.
Oh, what's happening here? We're seeing scouts! Finally, scouts! Move! Oh, this is good.
The control point is being contested.
Chef Excellence is trying to catch Daddy Chasm. Daddy Chasm's on fire, but he's going for the point. He used milk.
Our control point is being
Oh wow, that was a move there from Daddy Chasm. He really put the wheelies up red. But now though, red trying to recap the blue, might be able to reclaim this area or just keep it in their possession.
I have to say that is a hell of a kill feed there. I think that was pretty much a good 10 lines just saying Shaggy on it. I don't know what happened, but there was a lot of stickies involved.
Well, looking at Shaggy's score, it probably is him, and the medal belt ain't helping either. Here's the thing though, blue is slowly breaking in. Now, can red pull the same thing back? Now, here's the thing. The thing that made things get dangerous was those scouts. If the scouts start cooperating with each other, start capping stuff together and moving up as a group, that's dangerous, especially in this map. Teams need to know that. Oh, that's a nice little sentry from Chicken Cougar 34 there. Oh dear, that is a dangerous old sentry. Unfortunately, it's in the wrong place. And, oh, taking the reflex shot from Chef Excellence. Oh, that was lovely.
The control point is being captured.
Wow, oh, Chef Excellence, yeah, upvote for you, so you kill a sentry by reflect rockets. Broken Biscuit, going for System X. System X is not happy. What's blue planning on here? I think go Pit's in there. Red team's sort of, oh no, and blue wins it. Right, I think makes let me check first off. Round. Okay, round 7. Let's see what's going on. Well, Shaggy, yep, maintaining his high and mighty throne of ass kicking this. But here's the thing though, we do need to... The engineering's starting to turn up, but I really want to see those scouts though. Yeah,
I think really what won it for blue there was the fact that they kind of just managed to get on a roll straight away, and you know, they have got, at least in my opinion, the slightly faster team. It does seem to be that all of the explosives guys really know what they're doing with the jumping and stuff like that, and pretty much once they got out of the, I guess, you know, got out of their kind of chill out at second point, they managed to push it through remarkably quickly, and it looks like they might be able to do the same again. I mean, red has put up no real defense so far.
Well, this is the thing I've been saying for the entire game. Red hasn't had a defensive mentality at all, and this is where it's kind of a training thing in a strange way. They've not had to defend, and they've not become accustomed to it. And Blue's now in the driving seat, and they're doing really well. Although somebody's capping mid. NC there. I mean, trying so hard, but nobody could defend mid. Second point for him. Oh, there's last point going. This ain't looking good for blue team, red team. This is seeming ungood. And jeez.
Yeah, that was a very close one, but I mean, with this amount of time and you know where blue are, yep, there we go.
That's done. Right, round 8. That's what's going on here. Okay, I mean, have a look at the teams. Red team does have a very maneuverable team, strangely, if you look at it. You know, the speed ratings. Blue is a little more consolidatory, and I think it might be why they're getting in there. Also, Deadman is just playing OP with those sticky launchers.
I think, really, I mean, Red has got a very, very fast team, sort of, in terms of base game character speed, but then I think Blue, really, they've just got a good sort of combination of firepower and speed, and you know, they can basically run forward with the speedy guys, jump with the rockets and the stickies, and basically have the slow people bring up the rear. And you know, they seem to have had some sort of perfect timing. Basically, as soon as the fast guys start to slow down a little bit and get a bit hurt, the fat guy's already there to mop up the rest of red.
Nice double shot there from 40 though. Takes down 2 people at once. You know, 2 people one after the other. red team, are they getting a defense going? Oh god, so dude, Sergio Source there. Now this is not looking pretty, that sentry. That sentry is right in the middle of something or other. And there it goes. That sentry was not going to last where it was.
The control point is being captured.
They got blue are trying for second though. Now red, have they got something left in them?
Alert. The control point is being
Yep,
captured.
there they go. There's Shaggy. You can destroy Shaggy, just make sure he's attacked by himself. Not easy anyway. Here's the thing though, now blue are doing a reasonably good job here. Now red, this is where they need to come back in somehow.
The control point is being
Yeah, I mean, the problem is point 2 has just not really been that well defended. There was, I think it was Bert and Broken Biscuit were there sort of hanging around, keeping it fairly okay for a couple of guys, but you know, as soon as the bulk of blue came in, that was it, the point's down.
This, the problem is, the defenses either side haven't been so great. And oh, nice work from Kerouac, takes down Rover. Oh wow, what's this? Are they coming back? Okay, blue, red are coming back. Can we see another breakaway? Yeah, bring back. Now that's the thing though. Blue are attacking, but if they have to put on the back foot, can they get back to defending again?
control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested.
I'm just trying to think really. I mean, actually, one thing we haven't seen so much of in this game is minis. I mean, strange enough, it's one of the few kind of games, kind of things you would see in a CP map.
Alert.
Yeah, in terms of forward sentries, there hasn't been. I mean, I think there was a couple of minis earlier on in the game, but they weren't in really sort of choice areas, and it kind of they were just sort of instantly going down. And I think pretty much whoever was playing the forward mini guy basically got a bit discouraged.
Is being captured.
Oh, there's Rover there. He just tried to spy cap it, dead ringed it.
The control point is being
Are they getting
contested.
complacent, those red team? Okay, red team are back. Nope, pit's down again. I don't know if it's me, or does this map always kind of lend itself to, like, one team always being stuck in 5th? Because I've seen this game go from 2 or 3 before, but somehow these games it's always been, like, 4 to 5.
Yeah, that at least from when I've played this map, it has always been the bulk of the game has been here, and I think really what causes that is the fact that there's nowhere really for the defenders to go. They've only got one spot to really look after, and they've got some good areas to hide behind. So it can be difficult for attackers, and if there's good sentries up, then you know it can slow to a crawl.
Oh, there goes Nuba. Can they start taking points?
The control point is being captured.
There goes that's Pit. Yep, generally burninating everything. Oh wow. Okay, can they take a point? Can they come and come back here? No, they can't. The blue team's just on that. This is maybe where you need a short circuit guy. But yeah, now we are seeing a definite. Well, I will say one thing: blue are a bit more on the defensive, but they're not really getting in until they're movers. I'm trying to think the other thing we could be doing here. I mean, I think we haven't seen much is teleport, right? Not really needing this game so much.
No, I mean with the forward spawns, it kind of, you know, an attacking team has a fairly easy time regardless. But there was a couple earlier on with some of the mini. Ooh,
Oh jeez, that's getting tricky. Oh, there's Shaggy in there, and that's that's done.